Now it should work on here. Why does it say waiting? That doesn't make sense. Hmm. Yes! Turn that down. Okay. Now, I got that going. The question is, can you hear me? Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, since Chrome has been working better for sound, I thought, let's try StreamYard. Hey, Yana. Hey, Don. Let's see if I can. Now, I am sorry about the camera. As you know, StreamYard does not allow zooming. All right. Look away if you get sick. I gotta get closer. And it might okay. That is so strange. All right, we'll see how that goes. I decided to try StreamYard in case one of you would like to pop in. And also, I wanted to test it because my husband was telling me that I needed to switch to Chrome for streaming because of the sound and all that. It wasn't working on Firefox. So I said, well, if it works for Streamy Labs, maybe it'll work for StreamYards. That's what I was trying. All right. Now, I know we've been working on this picture for a while. And I'll tell you, I haven't done a lot of coloring because of this game I've been playing. It's like I'm obsessed with it. Well, finally, last night, I'm done with it. I'm one of those people, OCD ish. Well, it is OCD really, that has to finish a game till the very end or till I'm completely satisfied and, mainly completely to the end. Well, this game, it's like it took forever to get to the end. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Yana. Anyway, I finally got to the end of the game and I thought the game was never going to end. Um, but I went on YouTube and looked up different things I needed to do because I didn't have time to sit there and try to figure it out. I'm just going to do it. Anyway, and some of the stuff you wouldn't even know unless they told you the game told you what to do. So anyhow, I finally finished all of it, and I'm thinking, well, if I go in there and I keep playing it, because you can do all kinds of things in there. There's no purpose in it. other than just to be creative. And they do have a creative setting where you get all the things and you just set it up like you want and all that. And I think, well, that's nice, but there's no goals. So I'm like, all right, I'm finally done. Now I can get back to coloring. And so because I was doing all that, I still haven't finished this picture. But I thought maybe I can choose a new one and do some painting instead. I can honestly say I've never played an online game. Yeah, well, it's probably the generation, maybe, or country. I don't know. But, and also who you're married to. I'm married to a techie guy that does like to play video games once in a while. And so we've all, and in the generation, we grew up beginning to play computer games. And so we do. And this is a game he had, and I saw him playing it, and I thought, I don't know if that's interesting or not. And then I got interested in it from a different game someone was playing. I thought, I'll try that. And that was it. And then we were going to play a game together because it has a multiplayer game. But we can only play for about an hour a couple of nights a week because he has all his stuff he wants to do in the evening. And then it was like he was losing interest in playing it. So I said, I'll just keep playing my game and finish it until it finally ends. And then he can decide if we want to continue playing the multiplayer game or not. But that means my OCD is satisfied and I can get back to coloring. Yeah, yeah, most of my friends, they're quilters. So that's the quilting. And then I've got all you online people, online friends, and you're coloring and crafts. So I've I've got a little of everything. So Brittany, I think I agree with you on that. As far as streaming goes, I mean, I'd been streaming with that for a long time, but we recently came up. Oh, it was YouTube that changed something, and it messed up my streaming. So Steve said, just switch to Chrome, which I did, and there we are. Now, here's my question: would you like me to finish this now or on my own? Or would you like me to pick a new picture to do? Um, I can do that. Kenny usually says, pick a new one. Or no, she says, finish that one. But look at this. This is very cute. I'm kind of interested in painting with my glitter paint. Although I do have regular watercolor too. Um, and since this is one-sided, it might work well. But then they've got all these teeny tiny spots places on here to do. So I'm not sure if that lends well to watercolor. This one does. This one does. I like that one. Um, this one's very cute. And here's one that I hadn't finished. So that would just be pencil. And then there's some of Joanna's book. These two, I think, lend themselves well to watercolor. So I don't know. What do y'all think? I guess the first question then is to finish this one or pick a new one. I'm actually kind of excited about picking a new one, honestly. This one is really different because there's food in here, and you've got the little animals in the kitchen. This one would be really quick to do. I might actually finish it. And I have done a Christmas tree, but since I'm using watercolor, it would be different. I mean, I could use gouache too, but the reason I want to use watercolor, and not just regular watercolor, these are watercolor, where'd you go? These are sparkly. You know, I don't think I've even had breakfast. That's bizarre. Oh my goodness. So we've got family coming. For New Year's, Christmas Eve. And we haven't had usually this particular set of family, there it is. Just couldn't see it. We always go to them for Christmas. But this year they decided they would come here, and that was fine. So I've got to clean up my craft room big time. It really is a mess. I mean, there is a floor I can walk on, but all the surfaces are covered with everything. If I was going to do this one, I would use blues and silvers and whites. And I would color this one I would color this cat, my cat that I have. This one, you've got, I mean, you could almost say it was fall because of the pumpkins, but it looks, well, I guess it's too much fall, probably. I guess we'll pass on that one. And then we've got this one. It might be challenging using watercolor for that, but you never know. So that's it. We have 4. We have the polar bears. Polar bears. Why did I say polar bear? Probably because I haven't eaten breakfast. We've got the pandas. I could use a combination of watercolor and glitter pen. That'd be kind of fun. Or the snowflake, or the cat, or the dogs and the cats in the kitchen. If y'all have an opinion, please give it. I'm not 100% certain I can actually put in a poll. Can you do polls in this? You vote for the kitty? Thanks, Yana. Yes, on the kitty. Kitty. Okay. Sounds great. Now, I've got to pull it up. I was going to try to have something picked before I started. But I like y'all picking. Hey, Connie, by the way. I wonder where Shannon is. I miss her being in my streams. See if this works. Might be too big. No. It's hard, I guess. Whoa, that's not even the picture I wanted. I guess I could just tear it out along the preparation. Preparation, is that a word? There. That's okay because, yeah. Perforated. I don't know why I think that's, I'm not saying it right. Preparation. Maybe it just sounds weird. That works. Try to get something underneath. All right. Here's our Christmas kitty. And our paint. Yes, I actually have that one. Hey, Emily. You did, Connie. You watched it. So was it the older one that you watched? The one with she grew up and then she died on a boat or something. Natalie Wood. Is it Natalie Wood? I haven't used watercolor in ages, so I've got gouache that's metallic, but it's not what I wanted. So I think I need to buy some of those little eyedroppers. It worked better than squirting. When I suddenly made that decision to do watercolor today, I didn't stop and think about what I needed. The girl is Dutch, but with a funny accent, a bit like from Belgium, but not real. Okay. This pen keeps losing its top. That sounds terrible. Kenny, thanks for coming in. So she's Dutch with a little bit of Belgiumish accent. Okay. Hey, does anybody want to come in? Let's see. Now how do I how do I send you the link? Oh, just like that. No, you don't have to color or anything. You can just do what you want. What if I ban myself? That's funny. But I've got it set where you can pop in if you like. This might be too. I need one that's sort of in between. It's not in between. That one's in between. All right. Yeah, my whole little palette thing is so dirty. What are you puppies doing? That almost looks like I used gouache there. I guess it's natural for you to have Christmas songs pop in your head this time of year. But there's one that's just, it won't go away. Let's see. And I dare not say it because oh, it is. Yana picked it out. I think I might go with the bigger brush. I'm trying not to have the paint be too wet because the paper is thin after all. I suppose it's okay if it buckles a little bit. Don't move too fast. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Do you think that's why it's freezing? Because I moved too fast? Slowly. Well, I mean, it's the best explanation I've heard, so. All right, I'm going to try a little bit of a darker one. This palette dries out so fast. think that's why I need water drops. Okay. Yeah. See, when I wait until it's not as watery, it's like almost about to dry out. So it's kind of, whoa. If it buckles, that's fine. That's fine. Well, it's the most plausible idea that I've heard, so I mean, I just never thought about it. I thought maybe it's just the camera, but no one wants to pop in. That's so cool that Connie went into Watch Miracle on 34th Street and she was able to tell that that little girl was Dutch. That's so cool. Oh, I never remember what watercolor this is. I think it's probably not even sold anymore. EM, no. I do have the box. Still, I keep. Oh, sorry, Pup. I keep all my boxes. Or did I throw that away? I wonder if I threw it away. I might actually have. Well, when I was kind of reorganizing this cabinet, I threw some stuff away, boxes mainly, not tins, and I probably threw that away. I can find it for you real quick. If the computer cooperates. I'm trying to think of when I bought that. It was a while back. I'm thinking January. It could have been. All right, let's see. Water color. Do. Really? I suppose I should have put the word paint in there. There it is. And because I don't use watercolor that often, I haven't decided if I haven't bought anything new. on. You can do it. I bought it a year and a half ago. Amazing. Oh, the Christmas songs I was trying to say. So I've got this one Christmas song in my head. Oh, no problem. Our cats are important. All right, here's the link. They're, even though they're very off-brand, they're not bad. I mean, I really don't have anything to compare them to, so it could be. Or if I could sit this in a different way, I have to keep reaching over my picture. Oop, wrong one. No, that's right. That's right. Oh no, it's not that one. Anyway, so it had a lot of good reviews for being so inexpensive. Now I had this tin already. So what I had to do was cut out. There's like that. I cut on the edge of the plastic gill that it was in, so it would fit in here. And anyway, like that big set of it's a big artsy, something like that. For $40, I think. Oh, I want to get that, but then I look at this. This is 48. And it's, if I buy any more, it's going to be handmade something, because I mean, there's no point to buying more that are not handmade. I know that makes so much sense. And these, I mean, if I use these all the time, I might do it. I don't even kind of like the better moistness, but not too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to, it's something I learned from coloring and painting. And I'm trying to think, would I take my advice even now? I guess for trying things out, I would say go ahead and get the best you can afford, even if it's the cheapy stuff. Try them out. If you don't like a certain kind of, if you don't like coloring with markers, but you haven't tried it yet, and you want to try, I wouldn't say go straight to the most expensive stuff, because if you don't like it, if you're not liking it, then you've spent all that money. But at the same time, you don't necessarily want to get the cheapy stuff, because then it's not going to be a good test for you, whether you like that kind of thing or not. So I don't know what I'm saying, but trying to give advice to new people. And all of the cheaper sets of anything are going to be made in the same place. Not all, but many of them. kind of just depends on your budget and how badly you want to try something. Because it's funny, that is kind of the advice that I was hearing when I started to color. Especially not to buy a whole bunch of cheap sets. And I would read reviews, and it would say, well, this is just like this, so don't get these in addition to getting that, because if you do, you're getting the same thing. Oh, nice. So for what it's worth, that's my advice. I'm actually quite enjoying working with the watercolor. I'm kind of coloring with it, if that makes sense. You know how I talk about painting with pencils? Like Helena does. Whoa. And so I'm kind of coloring with paint. Yeah, those are quite expensive ones. And I'm not to the point of to get another medium one. Probably not. Maybe it's too small. That's good. Okay, so what one did I just dip in there? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spray it again. Yeah, that's the other thing about buying even more expensive stuff is that I'm just coloring in coloring books. And do I really need the light fast? That's one of those. I mean, I've got 24. I bought the 24 set. And, do I really need to have that for coloring books? If I was doing fine art with my so if I was doing fine art, then that would be a different thing. I would probably want to get something. really expensive like that. Because I'd want to do a good job, you know. Oh yeah, I was just about to say that about as far as yeah, I'm trying to put together words and it's not coming out. Um, it's probably because I didn't have breakfast. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't feel like eating and then I forgot. um, the gouache, as far as the gouache goes, I would recommend staying away from the cups unless you're willing to put up with the mess and you're going to use them. I mean, you could get a small set of the cups and see if you even like doing gouache and then go for tubes instead. I um I went with this giant. Am I stuck again? Okay. Whoa. I think I hit my camera. Let me fix it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can understand how you can use the expensive ones in the expensive coloring books. Yeah. I can see that being the case. And the light fast are very nice. I like them a lot. I don't use them as much, mainly because they're expensive. I kind of wanted to get the full set, but I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. Cannot bring myself to do it. A little bit too much here. I mean, I've got it on my Christmas list for my husband, but I don't think he's probably going to buy those. And I've got it on like the priority is, I think it's medium. Oh boy. That game was messing with my brain. I was just talking about the game earlier. It when I say mess with my brain, my it it means my inner ear stuff. Now I have um there is a fancy name for it, but it's basically called this disembarkation syndrome. And if you go on a ship, it doesn't have to be a ship, I guess, but for me it was. It was the only cruise I've ever been on, and it was an older ship, and so you could stand in the middle of it and look out the window, and everything would just go up and down, up and down. And I thought I would be fine because I'm fine on airplanes. I have no problem with airplanes. But I felt sick on the plane, very didn't the plane. I felt sick on the boat, very dizzy. And somebody gave me a little patch. Was it a patch? Yeah, you put behind your ear. And I was sleepy for the rest of the trip. I was like, can I take a nap? I need a nap. What do you think about that? Almost needs greener green. I don't know if I can do a dark tea. May have to have a completely different brush. And some more water. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep jumping subject. The I would with gouache, I would go with tubes. And that's just me. You may like the cups. Watercolors, I'm not sure because I really haven't worked with them a lot except in pencil form. Woo! That is pretty dark. I'm guessing that tubes would actually be good too, except you can't get the sparkly stuff with tubes. Actually, I think these are metallic. So I could have used the gouache. That's right. Um, I don't know that you can get sparkly kind in tubes. Well, anyway, I would like some sparkle watercolors, like the Clearo stuff. Now those are expensive. You know, you get six paints for the price of these 48. And I probably can, I mean, I can get them. It's just, do I want to spend that much on paints? So really, I probably just need to use these paints more. And then when they're gone or mostly gone, I feel like I could do it. I could buy something more expensive. And that's kind of why I hadn't got anything for Tanya yet, from Tanya. Because I've got so many paints now in this form. And I actually have this kind in the regular colors and not just sparkly or anything, just your regular um, regular paints, plain paints. And what did we learn today? Remember to eat your breakfast. But I'm having so much fun just using these that I actually may use these more often. Oh, the ship. Okay, so back to the other subject. Yeah, I was on the ship and I got dizzy, had the little patch thing, and it's Dramamine basically, and it's Benadryl. And I got so sleepy, but I wasn't dizzy. When I got home, I thought the dizziness would go away, but it didn't. It stayed for several months. I went to the doctor for it, an ear specialist, I guess ear, nose, and throat, and he did some tests on me, like sound tests, because he wanted to make sure it wasn't hearing loss. I had gotten on the internet to look stuff up, like that kind of stuff up. I can't talk today. And I said, I feel like my eyes are going back and forth, and I think he probably realized that I had gone on the internet. He probably thinks, I mean, don't we all go on the internet and look up our symptoms? He says, "What do you think you have?" And I said, "Well, I think I probably have this disembarkation stuff." And he says, "You're right. That's what you have." Okay, I've got to be done with this stream. Let me wash my hands. And so that leads me back to the game. Oh, all right, the disembarkation syndrome, there's no cure for it. And it can come back and go away and come back and go away. Whenever I play video games, it comes back. And so that it's probably good that I'm stopping playing, because I'm dizzy all the time. And it messes me up when I'm trying to teach. All right, what's next? Blue. Let's see, let's start with light blue. Oh, I haven't been watching the stuff. Yeah, I agree, Connie. 72 light fast, going to have to save money to buy the 28 new light fast. You mean the 28 new ink tints? Hobby Lobby's okay. Give it a try, see if you like them. She has 60? Oh. I didn't know she had 60. Oh, you got me all excited. 60, I'll take them. Oh, are hers metallic too? Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's try this one. Let's try the. I didn't realize hers were metallic too. That's cool. This is still too watery. Gotta let it sit a minute. And I had little thoughts going through my head like, wow, did she really make 60? That's amazing. That's a lot. Well, I might just use them anyway, as is. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I said if I ever go on a cruise again, it would be on a newer ship that doesn't cause that ridiculous inner ear stuff. Somebody was well, actually, you know what? This embarkation is nothing to do with the ears. It's the brain. Maybe I did get some green in there. Because that blue does not look blue, it looks green. Maybe I got green in there. Okay, yeah, I must have gotten green in there. There was still green in the brush. I'm not sure I can color these little bitty lines. I was. Oh, maybe I was moving too fast. So I definitely don't want to go on a ship again. Like I said, unless it's a new ship. I'm only guessing the new ships don't rock like that because they have stabilizer. I mean, why can't they put that on the older ships? The other thing I wasn't really fond of was all the gambling and drinking. I mean, I didn't participate, but it's mostly in the middle of the night. I didn't get bothered by anyone, but I don't know. It just I guess I would have preferred a family oriented, but this was which one was which? Okay. So the company I work for, VIP Kid, they were doing a cruise, and we had some workshops on the cruise. And then we stopped at Key West, and then we stopped at Cozumel. And that was basically it. I had a good time, except for maybe the sleeping part, because the lady that I bunked with, she snored, and I had earplugs, but they didn't do any good. So that's something I would want to do, unless it was my husband or somebody with a CPAP or somebody I knew didn't snore. I'd probably just get a room by myself. Oh, really? Hey, Brittany, sometimes it just does that. I look up periodically to make sure and I hit my camera so it'll stop doing that. But, there's no need to keep saying it in the chat. So even the big ones still make you dizzy? The ones with the stabilizers? Well, see, that's what somebody told me was that it's an older ship and it doesn't have a stabilizer on it. It's a little hard to get into these little spots here. Maybe I should just have used gel pen for that. But that's okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. I think the reason I started talking about the dizzy stuff is because I'm feeling dizzy now. When you're playing this one game, you're you're walking around and you're doing things and you're changing your aspect, I guess. And the one that gets me the most is when I'm moving forward, either flying in the little ship or walking or using the little hoverboard. This is very complicated. All right. Since I'm still working with the blue, I think I'll go ahead and switch colors. So the disembarkation syndrome is no joke. It's a real thing. In fact, we were watching Doc Martin. Yeah. We were watching Doc Martin, and this is an episode we had seen before, but I didn't remember what issue this girl had until she got into his office and started talking about, yeah, I'm still busy. Why did I do that? I guess because it's just easier to get to this way. 24. Yeah. Now I lost my train. I lost my train. I was so excited about 60. I'm not sure if I can get. Yeah, this is red enough. These are almost like poppy. poppy red. Or just the slightest bit of orange, but you probably can't tell. I'm at a weird angle. Maybe I should have stayed with that. Stayed with the weird angle. It's okay. Oh, I think I was telling about I would go by myself or have my own room. And then when there was something else I was going to say, and then I saw, oh, it really is 24. Okay. Hey, Callie, thanks for coming in. We're talking about Tanya's watercolors and cruise ships. I think the most fun we had on that was at one dinner. It was the fancy dinner. So you brought your fancy dress, Although there were people in there with shorts. But we wanted to dress up because that's what we were told to do. We're going to have one meal where we dress up. Okay. And that was fun because the crew that was serving, they sang. I'm not sure if I had that on video. I need to go back and look at my videos. Yesterday, a video from 12 years ago popped up, and it was of my cat, Nick, who passed away about 12 years ago, and of a dog that we don't have anymore. And that was kind of fun, but bittersweet, It's a little bittersweet. It's sparkly. Is it sparkly? Can you tell? Oh yeah, sparkly. I'm done with the red. Silver. Let's see what silver does. I'm running out of water. No. What's O, Emily? Would it be okay to ask the cost of the watercolors? Or should I just go ask Tanya? I'm so glad that StreamYard is working in here. I'll just go ahead and wonder if I dare add just a little bit of black. I did not finish the train picture, Callie, because I was trying to finish this crazy game, which I did. Now I'll get back to using just a little bit of black too. What are you chewing on? He's always chewing on something. Mostly it's things that aren't a problem, but sometimes it is. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if it was very polite to ask him here or not. I mean, I could have asked Tanya, but I don't know. I felt weird asking her the cost. But I guess you kind of need to know what the cost is. Oh, I'm starting to run out of water. No, I just wanted to play the game, and I really need to stay away from games like that. There was one game that I downloaded. Hey, what are you doing? Bring me whatever's in your mouth. I guess it was paper. Um, now I lost my train again. 62. Okay. Thanks, Connie. I think I really need more water in this. Maybe I need to. That'll turn blue. Maybe. Ooh. That might be too black. Well, I'm at a different angle now and I'm saying, wow, that's really black. Let's see if I can. I pointed this little thing in the right direction. don't know if that's easy to get up with that. Probably need a different brush. And put it in the water. It may not work with metallics. Well, that one, they're looking darker for some reason. I can add a little white to it. Yep. Yep, they are. I think a set of 6 Cleros are 26. Depending on, there's some that are more. I kind of like what that's doing there. Doing anything, I don't know. It's supposed to be silver. I may have to add some Posca to it later. Yep. Yep. I probably wouldn't get the Paul Rubens if I was going to do that. There's some little ones that come in little tin boxes. There's 6 of them in there. They're said to be handmade. I think they're by CSY or something like that. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go out and get those. If I buy any more watercolors, it'd probably be the Cleros or Tanya's or something like that. What next? Oh, I haven't even finished this star. I think I'll start out with the white, and then some silver. Kind of hard to see the color. Did I get it too dark? See, that's kind of what I really wanted that to be. I don't know if keep continuing to add more to that is gonna work. So I'm gonna do a test. I don't think it's working. I'm just gonna leave it though. Just going to leave it. Let's put more paint right on top of the paint. Okay. All right, you've got to be done. You've just got to be done. Do you like to use hard, crunchy tacos or the soft flour tortillas? Or do you like corn tortillas? Every Monday, or sometimes Wednesdays, but Mondays is the day we do it most. We used to have Taco Tuesday. And then they made a thing, if you get it on Monday, you get 3 times the points. So about every 5 6 weeks, it earns a fajita plate, and that's what my husband gets. So, all right, bows. I'm still working on these. These little. There's only 2 of them. Okay. Corn tortillas. Okay. Awesome. Anyhow, we get the chicken tacos with the flour tortilla. I've tried them with the corn and just wasn't excited about it. Yeah, I think I'm liking the white-ish sparkly with along with the gray or the silver. It kind of works better for me. I guess that's supposed to be a silver ring. I don't know. These things. Is that a bow or one of those hanging things? It's really not doing much there. Welcome back. I don't know. Did they have that in the Netherlands in the 70s? Welcome back, Kata. That would be funny. I want these paints to dry a little bit, but I don't want them to go completely dry. I don't know. And that's another reason I just thought of to get the tubes. Yeah, okay. This is a good test, actually. I bought this thing called well, I don't know what it's called. It's like an artist palette thing where it keeps everything wet. So open that side. It's this side. All right, you see that? This paint has been on here for a couple months. And it's still wet. So, see, what you do is you wet this. I think you rinse it a bunch of times. It's still wet. I don't know that I want to keep using this paint, but that's amazing. Oh, you know what? I think. Oh, this little thing. So you can put your brushes on it, and you don't have to set them on anything. So that's kind of nice. And you've got this little palette here you can work with. So I think, oh, sorry, just trying to get this thing back together. Sorry. It is a bit finicky. Oh, that was probably not a good idea. Goes like this. You got to get it the right way, and then it'll for you. There we go. All right, and it's got this strap to keep it closed, just like that. So this is the paint. There is a couple of months old, and it is still wet. And you can vary the amount of water in the paint. So, yeah, I think I might go with tubes, even for watercolor. Where was I? I was painting something. Let's work on the cat because I haven't done him yet. Let's see if I can actually make his color. I think I'm going to start with here's my little deal I made. Start with the pale gold. Because I would say that that's my cat's color. It's kind of a pale gold. No, that was a couple of months old. It didn't get moldy at all. The gouache cup. Oh yeah, I was saying this before. I got the giant 52 gouache cup thing. And it has like on one side of it that's the lid basically. It's got this, I don't know if it's a pad, but it's supposed to seal and keep everything wet and from drying out. And if it does dry out, you can add a lot of water to it and, dehydrate it. No, it would be hydrated. Anyway, and I opened that up after a couple months, and there was mold on some of them. The little set I had originally didn't mold, but the big one did. And I actually still have it. I'm going to open it up again sometime and see how it looks now. I don't think you can barely see this, but it is pale after all. So I don't recommend buying the 52 unless you love that kind of gouache. If you're beginning, don't. I remember long ago when Lori Green, she was pretty much the first channel. She was the first channel I found. And the other one was Lily from Art Journey UK. I think she just calls it art journey now. Anyway, she was, I'm distracted because this looks blue. Part of it looks blue, but then if you do it like this, there's no blue. I don't know. It's trick of the eyes, I guess, because this was a clean brush. Anyway, she was saying you don't need a ton of colors. You don't need 52 when it came to talking about gouache and watercolor and all that stuff. You don't need 52. I haven't seen if she's on yet anymore. I mean, she would pop up because I'm subscribed. Her husband had suddenly died, and she was dealing with that. She made some videos, but before then, she made lots of videos, and she was talking about not buying so many. And I know I've wasted money on some purchases, but that was the one I regret the most. I'm not sure if there's any other ones. The jelly cups do get molded. Yeah, they do. One of the things I did was I took a regular watercolor palette thing. I'm not sure I have it here. This is actually my regular watercolors. And see, I haven't used them much. And it does come with sparkly ones. This one was one of the cheaper brands too. That's another reason I'm not buying any more watercolors right now, is that I've already got some and I don't even use them. Now, what was I saying? Yes, she said you don't need that many, and but I bought them anyway. I bought them anyway. I guess I should have used a bigger brush to cover more area here. Make sure it doesn't have any blue. There's no blue. Now I've got the paint again. Okay, so we start with that. Really, the gouache. Now, do you have the cups, Yana? All right. I wonder if I can try. I think what it would look. Maybe I could try the gold. That's weird because it looks blue in a certain light, but then you go like that. It's not blue. Yep. All right, now I'm going to try gold. Sometimes you just got to use your fingers. You know what? I thought I put water on the wrong one. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Concentrating. I'm concentrating on my kitty cat. I need just water. Move some of that color around. I used to be afraid of watercolors. So I was an art major in college, which doesn't mean that I am a really good artist or anything. It just means that that's what I majored in college in. And because I did, I drew all the time. And my husband says, well, that's when we were still dating. He says, why don't you just be an art major? You like to draw all the time. I had kept changing my major and I had settled on teaching with math. Um, but I wasn't very excited about it. And so he said, why don't you do an art major? And that's what I did. And I was scared of watercolor. That's what I was getting to. This is why we clean our palettes, people. This is why we clean our palettes. But I just thought I couldn't control the color. I mean, I couldn't control it. It would move around and I couldn't, oil was easier to control and pencils weren't a thing yet. So, but when I got into coloring, I saw other people using watercolors and I thought, no, yeah, I could do that. I'll try it. I'll give it a try. And lo and behold, I started learning something. I think I need more. More up here in his ears. I thought, well, maybe I can watercolor now. And when you're just working on coloring books, it doesn't matter if you mess up. Let's see. Is it sparkly? Is he a sparkly cat? Oh, look at that. He's sparkly. It's weird how that pale looks, can look blue. I think real watercolors is watercolors is not all about the colors. It's a lot more transparency and gradation. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Callie. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I'm so grateful for Connie's experience that she shares. All right, so I got my golden cat. And I've got about 10 more minutes. Trying to think what else I could work on. I guess I could work on a couple of the Christmas presents. I probably, maybe I'll keep working on the cat. I think I'll add some more, a little darker of gold. Oh, when I would see people use the watercolors, just even in their books, it was like, oh, I could do that. I think I can do that. And different people would have different things they did with it, and I thought, oh, I could actually have thick watercolor. That was from Kay, Coloring with Kay. So from Connie, I think I've learned not to stress about if you messed up. And from Shannon, keep it simple. Let's see, who else do I watch? Oh, just various people about what colors, reviews, coloring reviews, watercolor pencil reviews, all kinds of reviews from lots of different people. I watched Zoe and Steve. Don't Be Afraid to Be Sparkly, I think might be from Zoe. Coloring Commander, I don't know. I haven't learned anything from him yet. That's his channel. That's Steve's channel. He always says Leslie Lady Hulk. It's really funny. So I don't know what I've learned from him yet. I guess I haven't been watching him as long. Thanks, Kenny. There's a book, speaking of coloring and painting and stuff, there's a book called, I have to go over here to find it. Still have it in my cart. Allergy stuff. Color and Light, a guide for the realistic painter. And I like to do realism, but I mean, as real as you can get in a coloring book, I guess. Oh, I think I might have missed. Wow, that's 10 years ago. I don't think she's on today. Oh, she's going to be on later. Sorry. Verity is on at 11 on Facebook. She's in England, so that's 5 o'clock her time. But now I remember her saying she's going to do 9 o'clock her time. Anyway, it's called Color and Light. It has great reviews. And I think it would translate well to any medium. Let me get you the link, and then you can tell me what you think. I've got it on my Christmas wish list, but I don't have it as a high priority, so I don't know if Steve will get it. Oh, come on. Finally. It takes forever to load. Okay. I hope that works. Anyway, James Gurney. And I love to make things light and dark and all that in my pictures already. I thought that book might help me, just help me do more, I guess. Did I get all the color in there? Okay. Interesting. Oh, I jumped all over the place. I was saying before, I did, that I had put the gouache from the cups into the little smaller palettes like this. Ooh, sparkly. And it was a mess, an absolute mess. So I just cleaned it all out. Said, okay, I'm done with that. That was a thought I'd started earlier. That's my brain, y'all. My brain goes everywhere. My brain goes everywhere. Gosh. Whenever I'm looking up at the screen and then I look down, I get that weird feeling that I get when I'm playing that game. Oops. That is not wet. I'm not sure if it would be, there would be more info for me in that. Ooh, I like how I did that there. No, I wonder if I could get it to work up there, even when it's already painted. I like what it's doing there. Oh my gosh. It's the weirdest feeling. I'm sitting there playing this game, and then suddenly I feel like my body's moving as if it's thinking I'm going forward, but I'm not. Weird. Okay. Well, I think I am done for the day. Connie should be on in 30 minutes. Connie, I'm not sure you can post your stream in here. Can you? Let's see. C B. No, not bedtime stories. No, that's not coming up. I've got it in the wrong. Here it is. Do 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 do. There we go. So now that I'm done with that game, I'll probably finish up. Callie left, didn't she? Yeah, I was going to show her where I am in this picture. You know, I might add some of that sparkling black color to that. I think it would come out really cool. Can you paint on top of? Can you paint on top of what am I using on this? Root Funder squares. I guess I'm finding out. Now what are you chewing on? Oh, his favorite thing to chew on are acorns. I guess you can color over, paint over Root Funder. Well, we'll see how that goes in testing. You're welcome, Noel. This is your month, right, Noel? I'm sure you've heard a whole bunch of jokes like, are you the first? Sorry, I just had to do it. Anyhow, there's my little kitten. Let's see. Nothing major is going on between now and Friday, so I might actually finish both these since I don't have a game to play. But will I play it anyway? That's the question. I don't know. You're not the first or the last. That's funny. I get called Lisa. Mostly if people try to remember my name, they'll call me Lisa. Is it Lisa? No. So that's the most common one. Lori is another one I've been called. But mostly Lisa because it has an L and an S in it, and people think, oh, L and S. Anyway. We all have our bears to cross. That was from, need to go have some food. That's from MASH. Radar is talking about something, and instead of saying crosses the bear, he says bears to cross. It's funny. Most common for me is Nicole. Yeah. I remember at the beginning when I met you, when you would come in, and when I saw you on other streams, people would say Nicole. Well, y'all have a great week. Yeah, misspellings are common even with Nicole and Leslie. It's spelled with a Y sometimes. So yeah, y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all on Friday. Since I'm not doing a lot of gaming, I might be on Thursday. I keep saying that. I want to change that so much, but then I was playing this game and I didn't want to stop and interrupt by coming and coloring. But how sparkly that is. But maybe now I will this time. We'll see. You're welcome. Thanks, Connie. I'll see you later in your stream. Or hear you. I'm going to eat lunch. All right. Bye. See y'all later. Thanks for coming. Thank you.